So I've been receiving a lot of questions regarding how the crafting has changed from the preview event to the current alpha, and since the alpha is still under NDA, there aren't that many resources talking about it. Therefore, I decided to make this quick FAQ just to answer some of the most common questions that I get. All answers here are based on the release patch notes, but they can be tricky to find since they are spread out over several months of really big patch notes. Alright, these are the questions that we will be answering today. Is there a level cap for trade skills? Can I craft named items? What are categorical ingredients? What are artifact recipes and recipe schematics? What is the difference between resource tier and resource rarity? What are material converters? And what are transmutation catalysts? If you're only interested in a particular question, I have added timestamps on the description. Now to the questions. Is there a level cap for trade skills? Yes, as of January patch notes, all trade skills, gathering, refining, and crafting have a unified level cap of 200. Can I craft named items? Yes, as long as your craft results matches the stats of a named item, it may come as that named item. What are categorical ingredients? Since January, some recipes or blueprints allow you to use as ingredients any items from a given category instead of a specific item. For example, on the preview, to make a tier 3 bowl, you needed tier 3 wood as primary resource and also some tier 3 leather and cloth. Now for the primary resource, you still need to use tier 3. But for the other non-primary resources, instead of being forced to use tier 3, you can use any tier, lower or higher, and that will affect the gear score of the item you're crafting. What are recipe schematics and artifact recipes? Recipe schematics are your regular recipes. Once you use it, you will permanently learn that recipe and can craft that item as much as you want. On the other hand, artifact recipes are one-time use recipes. Once you use it, it is gone and you cannot craft that item again unless you get another recipe. What is the difference between resource tier and resource rarity? In the preview, the resources only had tiers and they went from 1 to 5. Now, besides the tier, the resources also have rarity, so you can have resources of the same tier but different rarities. For example, you can have a cooked meat that is tier 5 but epic, and another cooked meat that is tier 5 but legendary. So the rarer the ingredient, better the craft. What are material converters? Material converters are used to convert one type of refining agent into another, with some small loss. For example, you can transform 100 sandpaper into 75 tannin. These converters can be bought on the faction shop. What are transmutation catalysts? In the March update, they added a new crafting modifier set. These are optional things that you can add to your crafts in order to get some extra bonuses. This new set allows you to add attribute modifiers to your items. You can now, for example, add plus constitution to your great axe. These crafting modifier items have tiers themselves, and they can be upgraded from lower tier to higher tiers. And to do that upgrade is that crafters need to use this new Transmutation catalyst. They can also be found in the faction shop. Alright, I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any other questions, drop me a comment or reach me out on Discord. As long as it's not under NDA, I'll be happy to answer, alright? See you guys on the next one.